Let us solve for 5 grams of drug Z when dissolved in enough water to produce 125 ml of solution. So we solve for the percentage strength, and at the same time we also solve for the ratio strength. So for 5 grams, we have something like this. Recall that 1% weight per volume is certain as what? 1 gram over what? 100 what? Ml. So now, what X will now be what? 5 grams in what? 100 what? Ml. So X is what now? X is 1% weight per volume times 5 grams over what? 100 ml divided by what? 1 gram over what? 100 ml. So this thing is sending us 1% weight per volume times what? 5 gram over what? 100 ml times what? 100 ml over what? 1 gram. So gram we cancel gram, ml we cancel ml. 100 here we cancel 100 here. So what remains is 5 times 1% weight per volume, which will now give us what? 5% what? Weight per what? Volume. Which will now give us what? 5% weight per volume. Yeah, we got it. 5% weight per what? Volume. So let's calculate the ratio strength. Let's go over to the what? Ratio what? Strength. Ratio strength. Ratio strength. Recall that 1 gram. Recall that. Okay, let me go about it this way. Here now, 5 grams. We have 5 grams in what? 125 ml of the solution. So what will 1 gram give us? In which volume of the solution will 1 gram be contained? That's another way of placing this in for a better understanding. So that means 1 gram is in what? R what? Ml. So R is now equal to what? You cross multiply. 1 gram times what? 125 ml. All over what? All over what? 5 what? Gram. Gram we cancel gram. 5 will divide 125, giving us what? Giving us what? Giving us what? If 5 divide 125, what will it give us? 25. So that means R is what? 25 ml. What it means is that 1 gram of drug Z will be dissolved in what? 25 ml. Will be dissolved in enough quantity, volume of water, and make up. Sorry, when this thing is reduced down, what it means is that you have 1 gram of drug Z in 25 ml of the entire what? Solution. What it then implies is that the ratio strength is now equal to what? 1 in what? 25 weight per what? Volume. This is ratio strength for what? 5 grams. So let's go over to 7 grams. Let's solve for 7 grams. This one is simpler. It's simpler than the one I did before. Think you should go by this one. It's very simple. It's simpler, but they are talking about the same thing. Depends on where you are coming from. So now let's solve for what? 7 grams. Let's solve for what? 7 grams. Let's solve for what? 7 grams. Remember, 1% weight per volume is equal to what? 1 gram over what? 100 what? Ml. What it implies is that, and we have 7 grams in 125 ml. So 7 grams in 125 ml will give us what? X, we don't know. So X is now equal to what? 1% weight per volume times 7 gram over what? 125 ml. Divided by what? 1 gram over what? 100 ml. So this will give us what? 1% weight per volume times 7 gram over what? 125 ml. Times this will come up 100 ml over what? 1 gram. Remember, gram will cancel what? Gram. Mil will cancel what? Mil. So what will happen next? We now have this. What will go here? What can go here? Okay, let's 25 go. 25 divide 100 to give us what? 4. 25 divide 125 to give us what? 5. So what else will happen? What else will happen here? Okay, let's go. We can now say let's 5 divide 7. Let's 5 divide 7. 5 divide 7 give us what? 1. Remember what? 2. You add points and add 0 to that 2, becoming what? 20. 20 divided by 5 give us what? 4. So you now have 1.4 times 4. So 1.4 times 4 will give us what? Let's go. 4 times 4, 16. 16 1 here, right? 4 times, bring out the point. 4 times 1, 4, right? Plus 1, 5. So 1.4 times 4 is 5.6. So we now have 5.6 times 1% weight per volume. And this will now give us what? 5.6% what? Weight per what? Volume. So this is the, hope we got it. Let's see. 7 gram divided by, okay, this was multiplied. We have 7 gram over 125 ml times this thing. Okay, we got it. Okay, this will come up. So at the end, 100 divide 25 will go 4. 25 will go here 4. 25 will go here 5. So 5 divide 7. 1. 1 remember to 0. 1.4 times 4. 1.4 times 4. 4 times 16 1. 4 times 1 4. Plus 1 5. So we got it. 5.6% weight per what? Volume. So let's go over to, we just calculated the percentage strength of the solution that will be formed or produced when 7 gram of this of drug Z is dissolved in enough water to produce what? 125 ml of solution. So let's continue. Let's go over to the ratio strength of the solution that we produced. Let's go over to the ratio strength of the solution that we produced. Let's go over the ratio strength of the solution that we produced. All right. Now, the ratio strength. So we have the ratio strength. Remember the last method we use. I think is faster. So we can now say if 7 gram is found in what? 125 ml of the solution. So now what will happen? How many 1 gram will be found in what? R what? Ml. So R equals multiply is now equal to what? 1 gram times what? 125 ml. All over what? 7 gram. Right? Yeah. So this will now give us what? Gram will cancel what? Gram. 7 divide 25. Let's go. 7 divide 25. How many 7s can we find in what? Sorry, 7 divided 125. How many 7s can we find in 125? 7 times 10 alone is 70. So 7 times 20 alone is what? 140. Okay. Let's come down. 7 times 7 times 3 is 21, right? 21. So 140 minus 21 will give us what? 119. 140 minus 21 will give us what? 119. 119. And 119, what difference between 119 and 125? It's just 6. If you add 6 to 119, you get 125. So what will happen is that, and how many sevens are in 21? 3. So if 3 sevens are in 21, so that what it implies is that and 20 sevens are in 140. So we remove 3 from 140. It will give us what? We remove 3 from 20 to give us what? 7. So we have 17 sevens. 17 sevens will give us 119. 17 sevens will give us 119. So if 17 sevens gives us 119, what it means is that this is 17. Remember what? 6. So 17, remember 6. So 6. You put point and add 0. 7 into 60. What will it give us? 7 into 60. 7 into 7 is 49. 7 times 7 is 49. Sorry. 7 times 7 is 49. 7 times 8 is 56. So we have 8 here. 8 here, remember what? 56. 40. Right? 8, remember what? 40. 8, remember what? 4. 8, remember what? 4. Sorry. So if you add here, it becomes 40. 7 divide 40 to give us, it gives us 5. 5, remember what? 5, remember what? 5. And 7 divide 5, remember what? 5. So you add 0 here, 50. 7 divide 50. 7, remember what? 1. 10. Divide by 10. We have what? 3. Sorry, 1. Remember what? 3. Add 0, 30. 30. We have 4. Remember 2. 2. 2. 2. So if you add 0, it becomes 20. We have 2. Remember 6. 6. So if you divide again, so this from here now it becomes a recurrent word decimal. This what will continue 714. So what 714 will continue again. So at the end, what we are looking at now, we have that this will give us what? 17.9. Because if you accumulate it, 17.9 what? Male. 17.9 what? Male. So R is what? 17.9 male. So what it implies is that 1 gram is found in what? 17.9 ml of the entire what? Solution. At the end, what it implies is that the answer is now 1 in 17.9 weight per what? Volume. So this is the ratio strength for when 7 grams of drug Z is dissolved in enough water to produce 125 ml of solution. This is ratio strength.